do you really want to send users to this, something like this, without a landing page? I mean, this is crazy, right? It's complete lunacy in my opinion. Right now, you're looking at a landing page for one of the offers that I'm promoting. Now, this is a landing page that I created by myself. It's hosted on my own server. And as a result, I have a lot of ways of actually convincing the person that this is a good offer. So I can structure it the way I want. I can, present the benefits in the way I want. I can, use my copywriting skills to make sure that the visitor sees the benefits of this offer, even though maybe the official landing page does not present these benefits. Another thing I can do with this landing page is I could link it directly to a checkout page or to some other page on the actual offer, and that's called deep linking. So that's another benefit. Another benefit is I can actually collect leads on this landing page, which is what I'm doing right now. And so, this is actually very, very helpful and increases the conversion rates a lot. And so, I decided to create a landing page. But let's say you do not want to create a landing page, okay? You don't really care about collecting emails. You don't really care about selling the product to the best of your ability or anything like that, okay? So you don't really care about all that. And so let's say you're browsing Max Bounty and, you see a lot of offers, you see a lot of CPA offers, various offers, and you're curious whether you can actually take an offer and promote it without a landing page, so direct linking. Okay, so first of all, right now I'm gonna discuss the different offers that you can possibly promote without using a landing page. Later on, I'm going to talk about the traffic sources. So if you're buying traffic from a specific place, such as Facebook ads or Google ads or anything like that, I'm going to talk about their policies, okay? So first of all, as you're browsing the offers, I will tell you right now, if you are doing email submits, you're doing sweepstakes or surveys, you must absolutely use a landing page. It's very rare that you can get away with doing a survey offer and not needing, not having to actually create a landing page. And let me show you why. Let's say we pick surveys here, we click search, and we browse some of the offers. Okay, so for instance, let's say you're looking at the offer and you see an EPC of 25 cents, and this is the ITC daily giveaway, and you click on that offer. So we're going to open that offer. We're going to take a look on their landing page just to see where you're going to be redirecting your traffic to. And this is where you're going to be redirecting the traffic. Okay, now, do you really believe that you can actually promote this offer on a reputable traffic source? And even, not even talking about the traffic source, just promoting, sending your visitors to this offer. Do you really think that this is a really good idea? Because the way I see it is, this is really confusing, right? There's a lot of, there's a bunch of questions. I'm not really sure what's going on. There's a bunch of pull downs, some text fields. So it's not really clear what's happening here. So, honestly, in my situation, I would never link directly to this offer. I will first create a landing page. I will explain, what I am promoting, right? And this is a pretty bad example of a built-in offer page. So I would never, I would always use a landing page in this case. But, and this is actually what is this? This is a survey, right? This is a survey. Now, obviously, not all surveys are this bare, the landing page. So let's take a look at another one here. This is my points. Let's take a look. Maybe it's the same one. Okay, so this is a little bit better, right? So as you can see, it's got some colors. It's a little bit easier. Get paid for giving your opinion. Get free gift cards for taking polls. So this is a little bit better. But I would still, first of all, I would never promote this on Facebook, Google Ads, Quora, because your account will be just banned. They don't like you promoting survey, sweepstakes, email submits without a landing page. Okay, so you should never be doing this. Now, let's say you have your own traffic. Let's say you're buying some push traffic or something like that. They don't really care how you're where you're sending the visitor to. Can you actually promote this? Yeah, you can possibly link them directly, right? But we're talking about a lot of bare cases. Okay, we're talking about a lot of ifs. And I know that if I create a landing page with a quiz, or maybe like a spinning wheel or something like that qualifies the user, I'm gonna have a much better conversion rate. Okay, so do not promote, it's just a bad idea to promote these kinds of offers. This is actually a survey offer without the landing page. Like, even if we go to one of the sweepstakes offers, and let's take a look at the landing pages that they have. So let's say we have a 26 cents. So this is a Win MacBook. So this is actually a 25 per lead. Let's take a look at some of the smaller where, they have to fill out something like an email. So Win an iPhone XR, single opt-in. Let's take a look at that. Let's see what the landing page looks like. Register now, and then they have the survey. And, I can tell you that the visitor has seen this survey a million times before. And if you actually qualify them using your own kind of quiz or your own your own questionnaire on your own page, you're going to have a much better success rate. So I would not be promoting this without a landing page. Maybe if I have my own traffic, maybe, the users really trust me, but I would never buy traffic and send them to this offer page. It's just too bare, right? It just screams lazy. So do not do that. Now, I want to show you a couple of offers where I can kind of see myself sending people directly to the offer without creating a landing page. So here I am in one of the campaigns here. And this is an offer. This is actually an e-commerce consumer product offer, okay? And it says, perfect your posture, train, track, transform, prevent and relieve pain that comes from sitting for hours and end by developing better posture awareness and body focus. Use our free iOS and Android apps to track and train your posture. And let me show you what the landing page looks like. Okay, so this is the landing page right here. Let's open it up. And so take a look at this landing page here. Now, tell me, honestly, would you rather send your visitors to this landing page or send them to one of the previous landing pages? I mean, for me, this is a no-brainer. I mean, this looks like a professionally done site. It doesn't even look like a landing page, right? This looks like an actual site. And if you're promoting it on Facebook, Google Ads, Bing Ads, anywhere else, they have no idea that this is not your site. They may even think that you're, maybe you are, somehow affiliated with the site. Maybe you're an official partner of the site, because this looks like a legit site. This does not look like a, like one of these 5 or 10 pages where they have to fill something out and they have a chance, 1 in a million chance of winning something, right? This is legit. It has 5-star reviews on Amazon, on the App Store. It has some testimonials here. They even have a couple of models that you can compare. I mean, this looks legit, right? This looks professionally done. And honestly, I don't really need to create a landing page because I'm sending them to a site. Now, I could create my own landing page if I want to test out. Maybe I'm going to have better conversions. If you're really good, if you understand copywriting, you understand how to present the benefits in the right way, you understand all that, then you can possibly create your own landing page. But to me, I look at it, I'm like, this is professionally done. It's just a homepage of a site. Right? And this is actually a physical product. And so absolutely you can promote this on Facebook. Absolutely, without a doubt. Facebook loves these kinds of product because, this is what you see is what you get, right? You buy something like this and here's what you get. This is a physical product. It's 55 millimeters, 10 hours, battery, single sensor, and you have multi-sensors, and you shop go 2, you buy whichever you want, and then you can actually monitor it and control it using an iPhone app. So this is genius, right? This is a cool product, and you can promote it on Facebook, Google Ads, etc., etc. You could create a landing page, but it's not a necessity because chances are, this is professionally done. I don't even know if I can create a more professional looking landing page, okay? So that is one offer that I found that I don't really see myself, creating my own landing page. Let's take a look at some of these other offers. Here we have Envato Elements. If you've seen one of my recent videos, I have spoken about Envato Elements a lot. I really like this promotion. It's a legit promotion. It's a very good promotion, especially for people that are interested in WordPress development, designers, developers, theme, designers. It's a big market, right? It's a relatively big market. They even give you resources for increasing your promotion, right? They give you like email swipes, they give you banners, they give you tips and hints on basically embedding some of this code into your WordPress posts as well. So a lot of great things, and they have different kind of tiers that you're gonna get when you're successfully promoting, when you convert a visitor, a lead into a into somebody that purchases the membership. And I believe this is a membership product where you have, maybe you're paying a monthly fee, and you have access to a lot of templates, a lot of designs, a lot of nice things. And so take a look at their landing page, right? So let's see. So this is what the landing page looks like. Okay, and let's open the official landing page so you can see it on the full screen here. And take a look at this. Now, do you really think, like, does this look better than some of the other surveys and the sweepstakes and the email submits? I mean, do you remember that email submit that had, like, 10 questions, answer this, answer that, and you have a, 1 in a million chance, right? I don't think I have to convince you too much of which landing page gives the user a better experience. Once again, just like the previous example, this is a professionally done landing page, right? You can send your users here without being embarrassed, without feeling shamed for sending them to some dark rabbit hole or something like that, right? You feel confident, right? This is a landing page you can show off to your friends, right? You have no problems introducing, showing this landing page to your partner, to your business partner, right? You guys understand what I'm talking about, right? This is a real landing page, okay? And obviously you can create your own landing page. Maybe you feel this is way too long, and I'm sure they've tested this. I'm sure they ran a lot of A/B tests on this landing page, so they know this landing page converts. Otherwise, they would not be, looking for affiliate people to promote this landing page. So this is a very, very legit landing page, and I will have no problems because, once again, this is a site where I could send people. And what is the common denominator with, Envato elements and that previous offer, which is this upright posture corrector? And they're both, real products, right? Real products and services. This is actually an e-commerce product. And this one right here, this is also labeled as e-commerce, but this is actually a membership site with a very legit product. It's a well-known company. And chances are you can go on Facebook and promote this right away. So you do not need the landing page for promoting these offers. Now, another example I have is another survey, right? So this is an Amazon survey. So it has a little bit more of that credibility. People, they immediately recognize the Amazon logo and all that. And so let's take a look at this landing page as well to show you what it looks like. Let me load this little thing here. Okay, so what we have here is, dear Amazon shopper, please tell us about your Amazon experience. And as a thank you, you can select from several exclusive offer rewards. Now, obviously, this is a very, kind of bare bones survey, right? This is not a, and they have a survey right away. Obviously, this is not as legit looking as some of the previous landing page, right? And they could have improved it. They could have talked a little bit about, the company that's, promoting these offers. They could have given some testimonials of previous winners. They could have done a much better job. But, unfortunately, this is a very direct, there's a little bit of clip art here. And it says this website is not affiliated with or endorsed by Amazon, right? So this has no connection to Amazon. This is a third party that's running, Amazon shopper survey, right? And as a result, you have some exclusive offer rewards, right? So, obviously you will not be able to direct link to this from Google ads or Facebook ads or Quora. You just won't, because it's, it's not a very good user experience, right? These networks are all about user experience. So when you compare one of the other landing pages, right, you have a beautiful site, you know what you're getting, to something like this, where, you're immediately being asked questions. What is your gender? And, a lot of times you don't even want to ask these questions, right? You don't even want to ask people, what is your gender? You don't want to ask them personal questions most of the time. And I can tell you one thing, if you're creating your own landing page, like I recommend, you want to create a quiz, you do not want to ask, personal questions, right? Because, it freaks people out. They feel it's a little creepy. They don't like that. And, you can ask kind of general questions, right? Would you prefer to shop at Walmart or Amazon or Costco or something like that? But you don't want to ask them very personal questions. And so, this is not a very nice landing page. And do you really want to run offers to this landing page? You could, right? You could, because you don't want to build a landing page, you don't want to spend the time, the effort, and all that. I understand that, but I cannot recommend you running traffic to this landing page. And on Facebook ads, your account is probably going to be disabled, or your ad is or maybe your business manager is going to get disabled, because this is a bad user experience, right? If you want to promote this, put some effort, tell people a little bit about what's going on, have a little quiz, tell them, hey, this is what we do. We are sending you to a third party. They're gonna ask you a couple of questions, and before that, we want to make sure that you're the right fit. So you ask them a couple of questions, and then you send them to the software, and then you have a much better chance of being approved on Facebook or Google Ads. And that you have to create a very good user experience, right? You have to create a buffer, and so I will not recommend you run traffic directly. Now, one exception is if, let's say, you have your own traffic, you have your own site, and you can kind of tell your users maybe in an email or in a blog article what this is about, right? You could say, hey, we've partnered with a third-party partner, and they're running, a shopper survey, 2019 or 2020. And basically, if you fill it out, you're going to be entered for a chance to win some prizes. Now, in that case, that's fine, but I would never link directly to this landing page, okay? And so, do you guys see the difference, right? Not all landing pages are the same, right? Not all landing pages are the same. As a rule of thumb, if you are promoting surveys, if you're promoting sweepstakes, if you're promoting email submits, pin submits, zip submits, you typically need to create your own landing page, because when you send the user, the cheaper the lead, right? The cheaper the amount, the cheaper the landing page, right? Because the less effort there is into actually luring the user. Because if you have an offer 30 per lead, right? They have a professional landing page, because they're gonna make more money, right? So they need to create a better user experience, right? Does this make sense? So if you're promoting something for $2 or $1, of course you can't expect much of a landing page, right? You're gonna have a couple of questions here, something like this, and you should never send Facebook or Google traffic to something like this, because it looks cheap and unprofessional. And I will be surprised if your ad account is not, your ad is not disapproved, and I would be surprised if your ad account is not disabled, because this is a very kind of cheap user experience. Now, if you have your own traffic, you're using push traffic, or some other traffic, third-party traffic from some other source, and they're cool with it, then by all means. But your conversion rate is gonna suffer considerably if you don't create your own landing page. So definitely keep that in mind. But if you have a store, right? If you have something like this, it's a site that sells a physical product, then I have no problem, promoting this on Facebook. I don't think I can even create a better version myself, right? So that's kind of what you have to ask yourself. So this definitely you can direct link. I would probably even create a domain, right? So another thing I want to mention real quick is that when you're direct linking, let's say you do build link and you do something like, display, and you do raw link, and then you copy this link. Everybody knows it's an affiliate offer, right? If you want to be more professional, and this does not include creating an actual website, is what you do is basically register a domain. It costs you something like $10 for a com domain, but you can also register some of these other extensions like VIP or live or something like that, and they're very cheap. They're like $2 or $3 per year. Right, you can register a domain, and then when you're using your tracker, you can specify to use that domain. Or another thing is, when you actually register the domain, you basically go to your register and you say, hey, this is the domain. I want to redirect all the traffic that comes to this domain to another link. And so that looks a lot more professional, right? Because everybody knows when you have MB103 and has this crazy URL that this is not your own site and you don't control this, right? Because if this was your own site, you will have like a slash and the name of the page, and that's it. But the fact is it has a lot of these query parameters, all of these parameters, that really just says that, the user is being sent to some, Neverland. And, if the user looks at that URL, they're going to see that this is some other link, that this is not related to the site that they're on currently. And so, many of the users might not even click this URL, right, in the first place. And so if you want to promote this landing page, and this is a really nice landing page, and that has a network EPC of 170, which is pretty high, right? Anything above, I would say 30 cents, 35 cents, 40 cents is pretty good. And 170 is it's a very nice EPC. EPC stands for earnings per click. And so if you want to promote this offer, and why not, right? This is a legit offer. They allow United States traffic. So this is a, high quality kind of offer. Why not, right? You basically register domain, and then, if you're using something like Namecheap, which is a very good register, or GoDaddy, and all of them really support this, you basically redirect all the traffic to a tracking link, okay? And this is something that I would do, right? So I would definitely, I'm not gonna create a landing page for something like this. I will not be creating a landing page for something like this because it's professional, it has credibility. But if you're promoting something like this, right, you got to ask yourself, right, do you really want to send users to this something like this without a landing page? I mean, this is crazy, right? It's complete lunacy in my opinion, because, like, let's say they're browsing Facebook, and you send them here, and this is Dear Amazon Shopper, and blah, blah, blah. And then maybe they read down, a lot of users are not going to read what's written, this fine print, but maybe some will, and they realize this has nothing to do with Amazon. And you haven't actually primed the user, you haven't given them any information. They're going to be very hesitant. I know I would be. Okay, guys, so this is kind of what you want to be thinking about. Yes, you can't promote offers directly. You can't direct link, but there are conditions for that. Is the landing page legit? Does it offer value? If is it just a single page with a bunch of questions, right? And most of the time, you will not be able to direct link on Facebook, on Google, or any of these networks. Okay, that's just, it's out of the question. But maybe you have your own traffic. In that case, it's okay. So that is something you have to think about. So most of the time, like I said, I create my own landing page. I like it. I capture email. I mean, look at this. This is beautiful, right? They click add to cart, and it basically asks for their name and email. Enter your email to grab this amazing offer. And now I have their contact information. Now I can market to them other things. I already paid for this traffic. So, I don't want to be so crazy just to kind of redirect them somewhere else. I already paid for this traffic. I want to market to these people. And so most of the time, I would say the majority of the time, right, a landing page is going to yield better conversion. But if you don't have the time, you don't have the resources, and you see something like this, something like an e-commerce consumer product offer or something like this, then yeah, you could probably go ahead and direct link it. But don't do it on Facebook. Be very careful on Google, on Bing. You can get away with it on Bing. And if you have another traffic source, then you don't really need to create a landing page. This is a legit, professionally done website that will probably convert better than some, like a salesy landing page. All right, guys. So this is kind of what I wanted to discuss with you. I really wanted to put an end to this discussion, whether, it's necessary to create a landing page, or you can direct link, or you cannot direct link, because there's a lot of factors involved. And I really kind of wanted to break it down so that you don't really have a lot of questions. So it's not like, hey, does this work? Does that work? Can I do this? Can I promote this offer? Can I promote that offer? It's actually very simple once you look at these offers and once you look at the actual landing pages, okay? So I hope I cleared a lot of things up. I hope, you've gotten some value from this video. If you have any questions, leave them below. Definitely smash the like button. If you've gotten value from this video, it definitely helps out. And actually, don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you want to be notified of more similar videos about Max Bounty, CPA marketing, affiliate marketing, running paid ads, getting free traffic, everything that you need in order to make money online. So again, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.